Well, all right, it is time. Well, welcome back to the channel, folks. And I know it's been a while, and believe you me, I've missed being able to get out here and work on this boat and make these videos for you. So like I said, it's time to get back to work on this thing, and it's something I'm going to have to get into gradually. I'm not going to be able to just jump right back in with both feet, not just yet. But I want to show you something that I need to do back here on the stern. It's a mod I need to make. And remember, I mentioned when I showed you that outboard in that last video, I said I need to protect my investment. And I got to thinking that this is a kind of a shallow draft boat right here. It's not really deep on the sides. And when you go to hang a 100-pound motor back here on this transom, and then of course you got the fuel tank, and probably some other stuff back here in the back as well. It's gonna make that boat kind of want to sit heavy in the back end. So what I'm going to do is, and this is just a cardboard mock-up, I'm going to make the real deal here later, is I'm going to make and attach, let me get that camera back, a set of float pods. Now, like I said, this is a cardboard mock-up. Of course, this will be closed right here. I'm going to make it out of plywood, same quarter-inch plywood as the hull, and I'm just going to tack those on right here. Now, of course, what I will do to attach these is I will bond some little strips of cypress wood, kind of like a little frame, and then I'll make these panels right here in the shape and size that I need to make them, and then we'll just bond them in place. And these float pods are going to sit, probably, they're not going to sit flush with the bottom. They're going to sit, probably about a ½ inch or so up. And I'm told by people who know a little bit more about float pods than I do, that you do that in order to give you a little bit better steering control when you're running at or near full throttle. And they said that the float pods will tend to make the boat a little bit harder to steer, and you can offset that by mounting your float pods just a little bit above flush. So that's what I'm going to be working on. I would much rather be working on getting the rest of the fiberglass done, but like I said, I feel like I need to protect my investment there in that motor. And I did the math on that, and I figure it's going to give me about an extra 120 pounds of buoyancy back here. In other words, I'll be able to put about an extra 120 pounds here in the back end, and have the boat, instead of sitting like this, it'll have it sitting a little bit more level. And of course, once I get those attached and I get this part of it made right here, I'm going to probably leave the top off. I will fill those with flotation foam. So that's what I'll be working on, and I will document that in the next couple of videos as I get those pieces cut out and start getting them ready to bond in place. And like I said, I'm just going to tack some little cypress strips here on the perimeter. Just go all the way around where that's going to attach to, and I'll probably shoot some stainless steel screws through the cypress also, as well as using the thickened epoxy to bond those in place. And the fact that this is already covered with fiberglass, that's not an issue. That just means, it'll be waterproof back here. Not worried about that at all. So, folks, I will get to work on that here probably later in the week. Like I said, I'm still recovering from this illness. I'm almost back, and to be honest with you, I think getting out here and working on this boat, that's going to be part of my recovery now. So I will catch you folks in the next video, and just like I say, just be looking for the next couple of videos when I start fabricating these parts right here and attaching them to the boat. All right, folks, we will see you later. Okay, folks, welcome back to the channel. And as you may recall in that last video, it was a short little video, but I was talking about attaching float pods to the stern of the boat here, and I showed you this little cardboard mock-up that I made. That's what it's going to look like right there. And that's just to add a little bit more buoyancy to the stern of the boat, the stern end of the boat. Let me get that little mock-up there put aside. So what I'm doing this afternoon, I've got to make some little strips here, some little structural pieces. I'm going to attach these with screws and with thickened epoxy, but for right now I'm just going to temporarily install these with stainless steel screws. But I got to make like 4 pieces. This is just the first of 4 right here. Of course, I got to have 2 running vertically, and then I'm going to have 1 somewhere along in here, probably about a 1.5 inches or so up from this this fillet joint right here. I'll probably have the now when you get the boat turned upside down, this will be the top, so I'll probably have the top of it about 1.5 inches from this fillet joint right here. And I've got to make enough pieces for both sides, of course. You know, it would look kind of funny with just 1 float pod, and well, the boat would ride kind of funny too. But that's what I'm doing this afternoon, and once I get these other little strips made, I will get back with you, show you the progress, and then once these are on and attached like I want them, and then I can start making the panels for the actual float pods themselves. So it's just going to be some time consuming work. I will be back with you here, like I said, when I'm done with these pieces. We'll see you in a moment. Okay folks, I'm back, and that's what I was talking about. I'm going to build the little flotation box right off of this. Just follow this, use it for a pattern, come out this way, come out this way about 10 inches, and then just drop it straight down and join up with this piece right here. And of course I'm going to angle cut the inboard end just like you see on that cardboard mock-up right there, so that this will come out from here about 2.5 inches. Then it's going to make a turn, and it's going to be angled, and that will give the outboard, propeller, shaft, lower unit room to swing back and forth. And so all I got to do now is start working on the other side, and I got to make that side look just like that side. All right, I will see you in a minute or 2 or 3 or 10 or 20. You get the idea. Okay folks, so I got both sides done now, and I may have mentioned earlier that I am going to pull these back off. I'm going to treat them. Hang on. You got these Air Force, jets, Air National Guard, whatever they are, they do touch and goes out here at this airport. Just wait till they go by. Okay, like I said, I'm going to pull these back off. I'm going to wet them down with fiberglass resin, let that dry just to make sure these are good and watertight, make them waterproof. So I'll get that done, and then when I go to attach these to the boat, I'll scuff up the fiberglass just a little bit, and then attach these with both thickened epoxy and these little stainless steel screws right here. So we'll kind of have a, like I said, just a little peace of mind there with the stainless screws, and just kind of double down on it there. Make sure they're going to be attached, and they're going to stay attached, and we're not going to end up with any stress cracks in the seam some point down the road. So I think that'll be solid to attach it that way. So that's how we're going to proceed. I will catch you in the next video when I get ready to start making these panels, folks. So that is all for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.